In 6 months' time, I'm putting on a public photography exhibition in a studio like this, but the issue is, I don't know how to take photos. I have so many creative friends who are artists, photographers, musicians, editors, videographers, and I never really felt like I was part of that crew. So I want to explore if it's even possible to become a legitimately good photographer in such a short space of time by picking up this amazing practice, devoting myself to it for 6 months, and then I'm going to put it out in public. What am I doing? So the challenge is simple. I have 6 months to try and master being a photographer, take as many photos as I can, pick the top 10 to print and put in a public exhibition, and invite you guys, all my creative friends and professional photographers to come and critique the work. And to keep it spicy, like every millennial ever, I'm shooting it on film. Oh, and come here. I got a little secret weapon to make it happen. That's good.
Look at the vibes.
Eddie. This man right here, the Shifu to my Po, the master who will lead me on my photographic pilgrimage, is the Eddie Otchere. My sensei ain't no joke, people. He is genuinely one of Britain's defining photographers of Black British culture and has captured some of the world's most iconic names in hip-hop. I cannot begin to explain this man's archive or how gassed I am that somehow, for the next 6 months, he will be mentoring me as a photographer. He was actually the person who first introduced me to film photography when we worked together on a project, and I've been captivated ever since. He's the reason this challenge exists, so I'm very keen to make him proud. So Eddie, I remember calling you about this project idea, and you gave me an interesting response. But what do you think of this idea that I've come to you with?
I think agua de rosa can enhance your positive vibration if you concentrate on your desires. I think that's what you need. You need rose water and a prayer. You have no idea what you're talking about, do you? You're like that influencer generation, aren't you? You're like, oh yeah, I can become a great photographer in 10 days. Yeah, I can win a Pulitzer Prize in 12. Good luck with that. You know, I'm here for you. I'm here for your positive desires and positive vibrations, so I'm supporting this. But honestly, you got to be grounded in the real world. You can have a life lived through photography.
Yeah.
And that's a great life. You know, you own a camera. That's great. You don't have to be a photographer just because you're a camera owner. But you can live your life through photography. And I think if you're just really true to yourself and true to your lived experience, that you can create a story of your positive optimism, and that's enough for a community to then really look at themselves and connect with you and connect with your photography.
The reason I came to you is because what I don't want to do is try and be something I'm not.
Yeah.
I want to come into a space that is already incredibly established,
Yeah.
has a massive culture, and I want to honor this space,
Yeah.
while also pushing myself to see what it's like to try and create a body of work.
I don't want you to get lost in the source, you know, get lost in all of it. And you're coming to me for a reason. You're coming to me because I believe in traditional photography. And traditional photography means that you record or encase your truth into a medium called film. And that film, like vinyl, just locks in everything. It's just locked in, doesn't go anywhere. You interact with it by using a record player, or in the case of photography, light boxes, scanners, etc. And with that, you have to make a print because you have to. And that process humbles you because it's a lot of work and a lot of time spent and a lot of money burnt.
What have I got myself into? I'm at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So what for you is the next step?
Everyone starts in school with HP5,
Okay.
Ilford. That's the most standard film everyone ever got. This is how you learned. You got a roll of film. You'd go out and shoot. You'd come back. You'd process. You'd make your first print, and then repeat, and then repeat, and then repeat until you developed something that was uniquely yours.
I think you surmise photography as memory.
Yeah.
And how you capture a memory, you know, you can debate, but if the memory is captured, then the memory is captured.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that is really what I want to pursue.
Yeah.
Is I don't want to be taking photographs for art's sake. I want to take photographs for memory's sake.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
maybe if I try and keep that at the core of the style of photography, the type of photography, the way I shoot, then hopefully I will capture memories incredibly purely.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, let's just shoot a roll of film because I kind of like the light today and I've been wanting to test out some random cameras, I thought.
All right.
So, you know, for every mission you need a soundtrack, right? And then you got like copyright clearance to deal with. I'll run this. Yeah. So the point is, I want to shoot some HP5, and I don't mind doing like a little head-to-head, just like you just both shoot a roll.
Wait, what? So with the gauntlet set of taking some black and white photos today, Eddie took me through the basics of film cameras, showed me some pieces that were way too expensive.
This would be a good camera for you,
Okay.
but you can't afford this camera.
Some were a little bit complicated, and then he showed me the one that I was going to be using today, the Canon T90.
This one, at the very least, all you have to do is focus.
Okay. He showed me how it worked, how to load some film, and then it was time to actually take some photos. All right. Should we go shoot some stuff?
Yeah. Should we go and ask the crackhead if he wants his portrait? Looks like he's had a fresh haircut too.
I mean, must we start there?
No.
I'll choose. Maybe
Let's find some trees. Let's find some silhouettes. Let me just get rid of the crackhead's point of view. Let's just take that chance.
This film is going to be jank central, man.
It's going to be jank central. I suppose there's a triangle to this whole thing, right?
Right.
Which is like, you need to pick the right aperture.
Yep.
You need to get your shutter speed, and you need to pair it off with your film.
Okay.
So it's like a triangle.
Okay.
So I can't figure it out myself. So I have a light meter.
Yeah.
I put the ISO of the film in, which we're both shooting 400. Your camera automatically knows it's 400. I have to tell my light meter it's 400.
Right.
And then I press the button to measure the light, and it's telling me at 400 the f-stop should be f22 125, which I then program into the lens.
Right.
f22 125.
Okay.
And that's essentially it.
Okay.
So in theory, that's measured the light, and that's the amount of light that's required to get a
Reasonable shot.
reasonable shot.
Okay. The difference between intentionally taking out a camera with a limited amount of shots and trying to find a nice photo compared to just having a phone on me the whole time gave me a new appreciation for what it means to take a good photo. Slowing down and considering was essentially the challenge of the day set by Eddie. After shooting, we headed back to his studio to process the rolls by hand, pouring these various chemicals into this tank to develop and then lock in the photo. Hey, look at that! Look at that! After processing, we booted up Eddie's scanner, Intel Pentium. And after having had a quick look, I took these scans to Snappy Snaps to get some prints so that I could go through them with Eddie. I've gone through the arduous process of going to Snappy Snaps. We don't have time for hand printing right now.
Yeah.
I have printed both.
Did you put white borders on it?
No. I chopped them off just for you.
Oh, okay.
I've not seen these photos.
I've seen the negatives, and I know.
I've not seen them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, come on,
I
let's
want
go through
you
yours.
to go through them, give me some quick feedback,
Okay.
and give me some pointers for the next
All
month
right.
or so.
First things first, your exposure was perfect, and you know why that is? Because it was fully automatic. My exposure was not perfect. You know why that is? I went in and I lost 4 stops.
The Manuzzi.
Oh, I like the way you're going for the matte paper. Daniel, at the very least, you can see what intention does. If you go looking for something, you will find it. So what I'm going to ask of you is that this is a day where we went looking for a horizon, a silhouette, a vibe, and I wanted to lock it in. I want you to just nail a series of intentions. And those intentions are part of the story that you need to tell.
But honestly, I cannot quite figure out what it is that you really need to say. That's on you to say it, but you can see where intention gets you in photography. Without it, you're just a camera owner. With it, you're telling stories. And what's the story that you want to tell? If we want to reach out to other human beings and find a more story that sort of gravitates to everybody, then you've got to push past your own sort of ego, push past your own needs to tell your own story and try and tell a story for others. Because I can see you can point the camera in any direction and get a reasonable shot, but you've got to put something behind it. You've got to put some fuel in it.
Then what stories got to tell?
Guess we'll find out.